Okay, hey guys, this is Dia of Totally Spaced. Well, hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Witches of the Moon. Oh my gosh, I totally spaced out. Um, I'm Dia, aka OASIS.com. I remember. Uh, this week we are talking about hiding your craft. I guess that's the what to call it. Yeah, hiding your craft. I was trying to find that exact like sentence, but so, hiding your craft is one of the things that I love to do. Can you hear my children in the background hissing like snakes? Anyway, hiding things in plain sight is one of the things that I truly love to do. I truly enjoy doing. Um, so let's get right to it. There are many ways to hide things in plain sight, and I'm looking. What is that? I'm looking at actually my next project that I'm doing for a classic project, but I'm really doing this for a client. They want a money charm spell. So this is a seashell, and what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna pack it and put everything, hide it inside it, and then I'm gonna seal it. I won't seal it right here, but I'm gonna seal it like right in there. I'll seal it right in there, um, so that it'll now become a charm. And this is a beautiful seashell. And seashells are great for money charms and love charms, peace charms, prosperity charms. You can really do anything with a seashell, but I prefer to do certain things with it. That's one way to hide your craft in plain sight. There's so many different ways to hide your craft in plain sight. Like if you use oils and stuff like that, um, you could put like a drop of oil in your perfume. You could put a drop of oil in your lotion. You could put a drop of oil in your shampoos, conditioners, body washes. Those are ways to hide in plain sight. Another way is jewelry, which I'm shocked I'm not actually wearing any. Where my ring at? I should have put a ring on it. Where my ring at? Oh, where's my ring at? Huh. That is interesting. Oh, rings. Jewelry is a great way to hide things in plain sight. So, like something like this, right? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so this ring, like I was saying, you would basically apply the oils on it, bury it, and charge it with energy, lay it on your altar. You can uh, do candles on it and things like that to really charge it, and then you wear it as a magical charm. Now it could be protection, money, whatever. You wear it now as a magical charm. So that's a great way to hide something in plain sight where no one knows. And if it's just something like if you're a natural person who likes to light candles, or you want to keep it, you just happen to have your jewelry box on your altar. I mean, what they gonna say? They may not even know it's an altar if you have your jewelry box on there, and might just like things cute. Now this ring, can y'all see this? Can y'all see this ring? Oh my gosh, I am in love. Wait, focus, dang it. Well, it's not gonna focus, but I am in love with this ring. Why? If you look in there, it's open. It's open. So this ring, I was gonna sell it, but I changed my mind. I'm going to keep this ring for myself. I forgot which finger I'm supposed to go on. Nope, that's too tight. Which finger did I have on? There we go. Perfect. So I haven't decided what kind of charm this is going to be yet because it haven't spoken to me as a charm. It just spoke to me when we went to get it. And, well, we didn't go get it. We was at somewhere else. And it's just like literally called me out the box. So, basically, because I'm taking too long, jewelry is another way to hide your stuff in plain sight. Lotions, body, things like that, hide your stuff in plain sight. Um, hmm. Okay, like I know I keep going back and forth, but bookends. This is one of my favorite bookends. I don't plan on using this for a charm, but it's a little elephant. It's a little elephant made of, I want to say it's brass. I believe it's a brass elephant, but I like it. I like how old it is, but look at the bottom of it. You see how this bottom is hollow? You can put a charm right here or just set a charm underneath it and no one will be the wiser. Or you can make this the charm and seal this with some felt or something. And then the whole thing becomes the charm. So like this, when it comes to hiding things in plain sight, there's no end to it. Like crystals and stones. If you're into crystals, you could charge your crystals for what you need it for, and then hide it, and then literally just sit it out as a decoration. When someone asks, just say you're into minerals and you study minerals, and hopefully you do know something about minerals, so that won't be a lie. It'll actually be the truth. They just don't have to know the rest of the truth. Um, But yeah, things like that. One thing that I used to do was I used to take these, the fingernail polish, and once it was done, I would fill it with my oils, and I would have my oils in here, and I would tint it um, two like different colors. It sounds like, but when I say tinted, what I mean is it wouldn't be like thick like this. It would still be clear with like a tint to it, and I would just, and everybody asked, it was fingernail polish. They never knew this was the oil that I would dress my candles with. Everybody just thought it was fingernail polish. Like, there's so many different ways to hide things in plain sight. For guys, I suggest, keep your old cologne bottles. Keep your own cologne bottles, and, always have that cologne bottle like that last little bit. Like, you want it to be like this little bit in the actual cologne bottle. And when everybody come over, they just think, well, maybe that's the favorite cologne that you just don't want to use, or just tell them you only really use that cologne on special occasions. So, you never fill it up all the way full. Just only fill it about 3/4 full, and do something like that. It's never ending how you can hide your craft in plain sight. Like, if you want if you want to give readings, but you don't want nobody to know that you give readings, learn how to read playing cards. Playing cards is a great way to hide things in plain sight. You can actually do a bunch of spell work with playing cards. A whole lot of spell work with playing cards. And no one's going to question you for having playing cards. Like, playing cards is a whole thing in itself. Each playing card represents something, just like the tarot, just like in the tarot. But because it's playing cards, no one's going to think about it. And also, you can write things on the card itself and carry it in your pocket, or carry 2 or 3 cards in your pocket. No one's going to think twice about it. It's a deck of playing cards, like, seriously. That's all that I can think of at the top of my head. I know there's more. There's a lot more that you could do to hide some plain sight. I think I'm the queen at hiding stuff in plain sight. Like, for this is a protection mirror. Well, not this one, but this a compact I would use as a protection mirror. And what I would do is, I would take the mirror out. I would look in the mirror first, and I'll always say, "Don't come for me. I don't come for you. Don't fuck with me. I don't fuck with you, and I won't fuck with you." And that was my way of protecting it. And behind the mirror, I would have like herbs and stuff, and then I would glue the mirror back in. I sit it, I charge it, and when I would go out somewhere, if I was with somebody, I wasn't too sure if they was kind of shady or not. Whenever they needed a mirror, I would offer my mirror to them. So they had to look in the mirror. So whatever negative thinking they may have been thinking about me, it's reflecting right back on them. That's another way to hide that. Now, I done gave you a twofer for that. I done gave you a protection spell and a way to hide the spell right in the compact mirror. Right? Since we're back into lady products, ladies. Not necessarily, well, you can do it with lipstick, but the mold never really looks right. But you can, melt down the lipstick, add the oils in, and then recast the lipstick. You can do the same thing with eyeshadows and stuff like that, but it never, I'm being totally honest, once you melt down a lipstick, it never really gets like this cute shape again unless you have that mold. But yeah, as far as hiding things, like, there's so many the options. If you have a creative mind, even if you don't have a creative mind, you can just Google stuff. The options are endless of how to hide things, how to hide your craft. I showed you another video where I have my traveling altar. It's actually inside of a business case, and no one knows it's there. There's so many things and so many ways. The options are endless. I encourage you all to look it up and see what you could do. To me, if there's like a cavity or something I could dress it, I will. And most people don't know the wiser. Like these earrings have been dressed in a tranquility oil, and I do charge them. So now they're a tranquility spell on itself. They're a peace spell on itself, and no one is the wiser. And when I just need to feel like I need extra peace, extra calm, like this morning I woke up buzzing with energy, and I felt like I needed to calm down some. So I put my earrings on. I took them off the altar and put them on. There's so many different ways. You could, speaking of, just like you know how you do floor washes and things like that, you could take that water and put it in your actual washers. And now your clothes is getting washed in this stuff. And now your clothes are protections or spells in itself. You could also take a little bag of herbs, put it in the dryer with your clothes. So as it gets warm, the perfume goes into your clothes. And now that charm that you don't put in the clothes in your dryer is now infused into your clothes. And now you have clothes that are a walking charm too as well. You can also do, if you have a really, not cheap incense, because all cheap incense smell funny. Like, it's okay sometimes when it's burning, but when you smell like a curtain or something that's been in the room with it, the curtain smell funny. But if you have really, really good incense, you can smoke your clothes out as well. And then now your clothes is a whole nother layer of hiding stuff in plain sight. Like, your clothes is like the best way to hide things in plain sight. No one's gonna look at your shirt and go, hey, that's a protection charm. Hey, that's a money charm. Like, no one does it. No one ever know. So yeah, you can do things like that. And I'm letting out a lot of secrets that I do, so I'm gonna shut the hell up at this point, and I'm gonna catch y'all. I will catch y'all next week. Love y'all. Mwah.